Answer is not 50. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. What is the answer? What is the answer? Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? 6 times, answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. Who can attend to this question? Who can answer this question? 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. Who can try and solve this question? 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. Who can attempt to this question? How many of us can at least try to answer this question? It is a mathematical, something. This is just a brain tester. You just have to calculate it with your brain and know if you can be able to answer it. Yes, it's not something you're worried about, or you go to, you're worried about. It's something you can actually try on your own. It's something you can actually try on your own and know if you can be able to get it. It's something you can try on your own. So who can attempt to this question? It's not. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? What is the answer? What is the answer? 6. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? What is he going to give you? What is the answer? What is the answer? 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? What is the answer? What is the answer? What can they give you? What is the answer? 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. What is the answer? You try solving it with your brain and know if you can be able to get it. What is the answer? 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. The answer is not 50. Somebody say 54. Somebody say 44. Somebody say 240. Maybe at the end of this live stream, we're going to know who got the actual answer, who is the correct, who got the answer. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? Some people say 54, some people say 44, some say 240. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? Question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? What is he going to give you? When you times 6 times 6 to 7 plus 3 times 4. What is the correct answer? Some people say 44, some people said 54, some people said 54. The answer is not 50. Who can solve this question? 6 times 7. Somebody say 180. I don't know. Is that your final answer? 180. Okay. Just keep your answer. Let's see what others can. Let's see what others can come out with. Maybe you should keep your answer. Let's see what others can come up with. Somebody say 180. Another person say 180. But why is your question? The answer is different for each other. Some people say 44. Another person say 54. Another person say 180. Some person say yes. The other person say 240. Is that the correct answer? Is that what you think? The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? The answer is not 50. Do you think so? It is 180? That means what others are getting is incorrect now. Is that what you mean? That means what others are getting is incorrect. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? Question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. Somebody say 54. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. This person said 54. 6 times 7 equals to 42. And then 3 times 4. Okay. Go, go, goes and exercise said 54, 6 times 7 equals to 42, and then 3 times 4 equals to 12, and then 42 plus 12 equals to 54. Mario said it is 54 or go to school. No, don't say something like that now. Don't say it is 54 or go to school. Okay, Mario, you are a teacher. What they say is it is a 42 plus 12. You said you are a teacher. Which school are you teaching and which country is that you are teaching? He said he is a teacher. Wow, my teacher. Good evening, my teacher. Good day, my teacher. Yes, don't be angry, teacher. You know, okay, in Australia, which school are you teaching in Australia and which session are you teaching? You know, everybody has their own opinion. So, teacher, even if they didn't get it, you don't have to say go to school. You just have to calm down, and then let's you can be able, you can also teach us. Okay, not Australia, Austria. Okay, okay, sorry. In Austria, Austria. Oh, so sorry. Somebody, okay, 54 years, maybe I don't know. Somebody is saying 180, another person is saying 54. So, as the other person says 76. I will not say the answer. At the end of this live stream, you have to wait. At the end of this live stream, I will tell you the answer to this question. I want everybody to drop their own answers. If you drop your own answers, you just wait. Okay, just be patient. I will tell you people the answer at the end of this live stream. I'll tell you people the answer. Okay, just relax. Let's see some other, because if I say the answer now, there are other people that is coming who may not be able to answer it. Yeah, somebody say 54. 54. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals a question mark. 6 by 7 to get 42. Then add 3 to get 45. You know, sometimes in this kind of question, in this kind of question, board mass is important too. Board mass is important. But you can just solve it like that, I think you can get the answer. Yes. If you solve it like that, you can actually get the answer. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. The answer is not 50. No, no. Okay, 54. Hi, hello. Welcome to my live stream. Oh, yes, just the answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. Okay, 54. Okay. This person said 225. Is that a final answer? Is that a final answer? 54. Okay. Somebody said 54. Okay, your final answer 225. Okay. Now keep your answer. If you answer, just keep it to one side. Let's see other opinion. somebody, okay, your answer is 225, right? Okay, keep it. This person says his answer is 54. The other person 54. The other people, so people said 104, 114, 65, 54, 108, 8, 59, 54, 54, 54. So yeah, okay, your answer is 54. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? The answer is not 50. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. Somebody say the answer is 224. Okay, just repeat your answer. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. Who can actually get this correctly? Who can get the correct answer? Hi, Eliana Gonzalez. I can actually give you a shout out to, if you want, you can drop your name, send message and I can talk. Hello, Aliana. You're welcome to my live session. You say 504, right? Okay, keep your answer. Elian, 54. Okay, is that is that your answer? Is that your final answer? Ariana said 504. Elian said 54. Asie said 54, right? Asie Wolf. 54 is your final answer, okay? Keep your answer, keep your answer. If you get the answer, keep your answer. If you get your answer, keep your answer. If you get your answer, give your answer. If you get your answer, keep it one side. Let's see others' answers. Drop your answer if you have any answer to this question. The answer is not 50. Drop your honest opinion. Anielu, Anielu, Anielu said 54. Anielu Selato said 54. Ebert, sorry for pronouncing your name wrongly, please. Don't mind me, okay? Ebert said 54. EGBELTHEB said 54. 54. Anielo Seleto 54. Asie who loves showman 54. Okay. Who else? Drop your answer and I'll give you a shout out. If you drop your answer, I'll give you a shout out. I'll call your name. Drop your answer. Let's see. Okay. Lois. Yeah, you said 225 before. Louis, you said 225, right? Okay. And Auntie Chili. So sorry for pronouncing your name. ALNTINE. Auntie Gellibeck 180. Liana Jesus loves you. Liana Jesus loves you 180. Liana Jesus loves you 180. Coline Coline SCOLINNE 53. Okay, Coline said 53. Rihanna said 180. Who else? Drop your answer. Drop your answer. Who else? Drop your answer. Let me call you. Let me give you a shout out. It's not welcome to my live session. It's not easy for you to be here. So drop your answer and I'll give you a shout out. Don't be afraid. Don't think maybe you might not get it right. Remember, we all are still learning. So you can drop your answer and then at the end of the live session, we know. Okay, so sorry, so sorry. I'm not from your country, so I don't actually know how to pronounce your name. Okay, so sorry for pronouncing that. Please, pardon me, pardon my manners. If I do not pronounce your name very well, please pardon my manners. I'm so sorry, okay? Yes, I'm so sorry, please. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Please, I'm not good with names, please. This is new name, so I'm the, you know, I don't know, I'm not, maybe I can't, this kind of name, I'm not used to it. So I'm so sorry. So please pardon my name. So, Misa. Mr. said 54. Mr. said 54. And the blind Blandole said 180. Briangoyle said 180. Say 180. Behuson said sign lose multiplication and division first, then addition and subtraction. No parentheses. That's the rule. Stop talking nonsense. Yes, I know. I understand what you said. Wait, I'm coming. I will answer you correctly. Behuson said that it is loose. Do you know what is called body mass? Do you know what is called body mass? Do you know the loose called Behuson? I want to correct something. Behuson said sign loose multiplication and division first. That is called, what he is saying is body mass. In parentheses, I understand it is called body mass. But at this particular point, there is when you can use body mass. It's not every question use body mass. There is some part of question which cannot use body. Like this question now, you can actually answer this question without using body mass. You can say 6 times 7 plus 6 times. It's not much. Even if you use body mass, you can actually get the correct answer. So it's not much you use body mass. Okay. HOD Appiah 64. Breno Johnson 54. The other person, Catwalk Soporo. Okay. Sulu said it is 54. I don't know this person. AHTO. I don't know the language. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Catwalk said 54. Clencian passes 868 180. Spoiler said where is China? Suolu said I heard Pato Podma can greetings, hello, greetings, how are you? AHT, I don't know this person that is saying greeting. I can't pronounce your name, okay? Please don't be angry. Kai Jacob said it is 54. Okay. Kylie said it is 54. Gigi said it is 52. Liz said RAEES said 54. Louis said, can you tell us the answer? Okay, not now. People majority are saying 54. Charlie Henderson. Okay, Daniela Martinez Mayo, 54. Shelley Anderson, 54. As Palagus, 54. Explorer, it is definitely not 54. This guy doesn't know where China is. I know China and I Explorer. I know China and I know where China. China is an Asia country. It's an Asia this country now. I know China. I know China. My one of my tribes even go there. Some of my people that I have a friend that stays in China and they go there to bring goods. They go there to import and buy goods. So I know where China is. Thank you so much. I love you too. I don't know your name. T. I don't know. Explorer. I know China. I know China. Wait, I know China. China is an Asia country. Asia country. I know China. China, Japan, Korea. I know them. One of my friends is even staying in China, sir. And some of my friends go there to do business. China produce clothes. Chinese they produce a lot of things. They produce clothes. They produce shoes. They a lot of things. Igbo, do you know Igbo? Do you know Igbo tribes? Do you know Igbo? Do you know Igbo? My country, Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. And my country, my country is Nigeria. And my country used to go to China to import things, which we say here. China is meant for business. People go there. My friends used to do. He said motor pass, motor pass, motor pass. Do you know this car pass, vehicle pass now? And this thing for this thing self clothes. That my friend used to sell clothes too self. Some sell clothes, some sell motor pass, some import phones, phones accessory, iPhones and Samsung and some of this and so many businesses. I even have one of my friends that sells shoes and palms. Okay, is Yoruba your tribes? Explorer. Are you from Nigeria? I don't even know you're from Nigeria. Sally, Silim, Silim Shasifali 399 said 55. Akonwen Andeli said 60. Georgie Costio 54. In Nigeria, we have many antiques in Nigeria. A lot. But we have three major antiques group in Nigeria. Three major antique group. Three major. We have many antiques group. We have Fulani, Edo, a lot of them. But we have three major antique group and three major tribes in Nigeria. That is Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. Yes. Order of population. I understand that one you're talking about. I understand what you're saying. Order of population. That one is board mass now. Bracket, board mass, bracket of division, board mass, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Whimsy cup and animation. Hi. Carlis Mills, 54. Queen Phenomena, 54. Louise, you're so good at filming, posting on YouTube. Keep up the good one. Don't let anything. Thank you so much, Louise. I really appreciate. I really needed this, and I appreciate. Thank you so much, Louise. I love you. Thank you so much. Okay, may God bless you. Come to Jonas 54. Explorer. How did Nigeria become Christian and Muslim and Vada? Okay, that time, from what we were told, they said British people are the one that divide us, are the one that made us this kind of thing. The British, when they came into Nigeria, they separated us. I don't know about Muslim, but what I know is that when the Christian came into Nigeria, they separated us, and then they started teaching us their way of religions, that kind of thing. They started teaching us, so many things about Christ. They brought Christianity inside Nigeria in other many countries. But I don't know how they, come about that Muslim part. But I will still search about it. But what I know is that when they came inside our country, they brought Christianity to us and then teach us the way to Christ and the way to follow that kind of thing. And started doing it. Georgian Constanta. Christ is the King of Kings and the Prince of Peace. Yes, Christ is the King of Kings and King of Peace and Prince of Peace now. Normal. Yes. Katanjuani 54. Emma Gonzalez 200. JD Me Gove 154. 54. Esprier. When did the British come to Nigeria? I don't know. I don't know the exact day, but 19 words. It is long. I'll just go and research it. I'll research it when I come to live video. I will explain more about that. No. The British they were not Muslim. They are Christians. The British are Christians. Yes. They are the one that made us. Emma Gonzalez 90918. Melody. Mendoka 3604. 49. Melody 49. Okay. Okenji 180. Danka Shobanova 180. Jamian Feature 3797. It is 54. Elihaka is 180. Bro, did Islam reach Nigeria way before the British? Islam? No. I think British are the first people that came to the country. I speak English. Eli Hag said, what language you speak? I speak English. Moishiaro Tokito 54. Is Christianity 500 years older than Israel? I don't think so. Luis 225. Alfred 54. Leon Bodmas. You see, people are saying something, talking about this Bodmas. But without Bodmas, you can still solve this thing on normal without Bodmas. This thing is not must you must use Bodmas. You can solve it normal as it is. Whether you use Bodmas or use any format, you can still get the answer. The question is very straightforward, so it doesn't. 54. How is it? How is Bodmas not there? 208. What is Spencas? Omalio Thomas 208. Lewis M. Pendo. Alfred does Desire Heart says 54. Alfred parenthesis. Okay. Naturally Great says 54. Hamad Laza said 180 below. Do you know how Islam got to Nigeria or even Christianity? Please make your research, Explorer. Please make your research about that. With the key future order of population, multiplication. Do you even know what a slave was? Anyways, I know what a slave was now. Those days they taught us about all this slave trade, how they use human being to trade. They trade with human beings those days. They use human beings just to be able to drink what they will eat. Do you know about slave trade, Explorer? I remember those days when I was in JS3, our teacher then taught us that he said that all this slave trade that time is that they use woman to trade. If they give somebody woman, if they give somebody woman, they will collect money. No, sorry. If they can use somebody now to collect food. Maybe now if they give somebody human being now, they will collect salt. Slave trade that time. They say that they that time they are doing the slave trade. They used to do it in Sahara Desert. That's those days. They will use human being and be doing the slave trade. I don't even know. It has been long, but it is in history. You can go and check your history book, okay? I'll go and research more about slave trade. They use human being to trade so that they can be able to give them even common food to eat. They use human being to trade. They can give for somebody human being, and the person will not give them. Those days, British people deceived us those days, and they are using us anyhow. Some of these slave trade, some of these people, they use themselves to be sweeping their house. They useless them. They made them to be slave in their house. Some of them even they both some girls and some women that they abuse sexually. You know, that slave trade then it wasn't good, and they just do it just for ordinary maybe salt or food they will eat or for money. So that is it, my brother. This is what we will suffer. Is it where the thing happened? It happened those days in Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert. There's a place they call through that Sahara Desert place, the Bandra. What you do is basically you times 6 times 4 to get 42. Then add 3 to 42 to get you as 45. Then you times 45 by 4. So boom, there you have it 225. Are you sure? What is this people going to write? I don't think somebody said 54. Luis said 225. But Luis, I thought Luis said 54 before. Or is it to 225 you were saying before? I thought it's 54 was your answer. I will eat dices 54. As per as later started in above 2. I don't know, just explore. What you have to do is you go and I'll give you an assignment today, Explorer. You go and do more researches about slave trade. Then in my next live video, you will now tell me what you learned. Have given you the hit, so go and learn, go and try your best to see if you got. I don't know. Please, enough of this question. I'm tired already. Have I not tried? We are going to research to make more bro.
You seem you seem like you like history very well, explorer. I hope you are studying history in school. Eh? It seems you like history very well. It's good though. I like people that ask questions. Okay, what you have to do is you find book, you go online research. They will teach you more about it if you want to know more, or if you can go and study history. You will know more about these things, and you will be the one that will be even teaching yourself. Oh, yes, late season. Oh yeah, na phone account. Late season. They enslaved us those days. If you see what they did to those people, they enslaved them. Those people really suffered. So that is it. Please, I don't want you people to fight here. Remember, we are family. So please comment nicely. Don't fight. So that is what we are going through those days. '54. Yeah. Well, that is it. Okay, in that case, maybe you should use bud mask. Just try bud mask and see if you can solve it. Use bud mask. Use bud mask. Use bud mask. Somebody said, Reggie also said 184. Savannah 54. And Nick Alusi 54. China. Explorer, you're saying China, China. You be like, it's like you like China very much. You like China, right? You want to go to China. I want to go to China. Wow, I love China. I just came back from China for holidays visiting my friend. Wow, Louis. Wow, so you have been in China. Wow. I dream to go to China one day. I wish I can go to China one day. I like China too. Nothing is happening. I don't know. I don't know. Do you hear any news about anything happening in North Nigeria? It has been long you had any news of such now. I think it has stopped by those days. They are no longer attacking them like that again. I think I love China so much and I wish to go back to China one day. Okay, okay. Oh, I wouldn't recommend going in the middle of summer like June or July because it is way too hot. Wow. Oh, okay, it is too hot in China by around that summertime. Oh, I was even thinking, so I don't even know. Do you think the Chinese slave? I don't know about Chinese people. I don't know. I don't know about Chinese people. I think, sir, I think they enslaved Chinese people, say before. Yes. I don't know why. Okay. No, yes, I'm not saying, I'm not saying, I'm not saying they are enslaved. They are not enslaving anyone. Yeah, yes, I know. I know. Everybody is now wise now. Who even allowed somebody to enslave them now? What will happen is war. Like the way Iran and Iraq, Iran and US, they fight, that kind of thing. Iran and Israel, that kind of thing. So that just will happen. So who can answer this question? When was the first time a war happened? When was the first time a war happened? Who can even answer this question? When was the first time? Somebody said it. Somebody like his explorer was asking when the first time a war happened. When it started, when the first time. So who can help you with the question? When was the first time a war happened? In 19 what? Just Fujan said I sound. Okay.
It's not now I want to deliver the answer. I want to deliver the answer at the end of my live stream. Okay? So that let me know so that people can actually be able to answer the question. I'm going to end it at the end of my live session. Okay, so please just be patient. Just be patient, okay? Or end it not now. Loveless. Loveless guy safe it for. Stop lighting this thing, this boy. Maybe. Alright. Maybe Louis, please remember to come back again, okay? I'm still here. So back to the question. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7. Bob Marley is English, yes. Yes. Okay, 54 is the answer. Anthony Ryan. Ryan said 54 is the answer. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4
equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 times plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. 6 times 3, 6 times 12 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. What is the answer? The answer is not 50. 6 times 3 times question mark. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3. Did the Spanish and Portuguese enslave Africans before the African, not the African above the Sahara? So I don't know what's the line. Please, this is not what I came here to do. Explorer, make your researches. Later on, when we are ready to discuss about history, but now we are focusing on mathematics. It's not that I don't know, just that we are, focusing on mathematics. Okay. So, what is the answer to this? What is your answer to this question? Somebody say 54. Fatima KD say 54. Tamala Manson said 54. Celici Stevenson said 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to 42 plus 12 equals to 54. User JZ4GF7QR3H. Too difficult for this type of monitor. Somebody calculated itself. Yeah, good evening. The answer is not fifth. The answer is not fifth. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? 6. The answer is not fifth. The answer is the answer is not fifth. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. The answer is not fifth. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? The answer is not fifth. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what?
The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 plus. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. The answer is not 50. 6 times 3. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to. This person say 200, 200 and 220. The answer here is not 50. Six times seven plus 3 times 4 equals to what? The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to question mark. Like say 54. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to.
The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to. The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. Which people are saying board mass. 54 pure PEMDAS. What is PEMDAS? Is it a board mass or another form of board mass?
Barcelona fans, don't let anybody gaslight you. Don't let anybody tell you that, why you are celebrating the rugby? It's now. Why? Oh boy, celebrate them all. Celebrate them all. It's not every day that you sign a world-class midfielder. Not just a world-class midfielder. A legendary midfielder. Not just a legendary midfielder. An elite level midfielder. It's not just every time. And it is not every time that midfielder rejected Real Madrid.
The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to. With Man City reportedly open to offer for Jack Grealish, just 2 players could remain from the Champions League final win. With Man City reportedly open to offers for Jack Grealish, just 2 players could remain from the Champions League final win. As we're doing this thing, let's talk about slave trade. Let's talk about slave trade. People were asking me about slave trade. Now, from what I observe, transatlantic slave trade. By 1480s, Portuguese ship we are talking about slave trade. By 1480s, Portuguese ships were already transporting Africans for use as enslaved laborers on sugar plantation in Cape Verde and Madeira Island in the Eastern Atlantic. Now, this slave trade didn't start today. The slave trade started around 1480s. Now, they were saying that the Portuguese ship were already transporting African for use as slave laborers on sugar plantation in Cape Verde and Mandela Island in Eastern Atlantic. Spanish took enslaved Africans to Caribbean after 1502, but Portuguese merchants continued to dominate the transatlantic slave trade for another century and a half. That means it is the Portuguese people that are doing that slave trade around that area, 1460, 1480s. Yes, the Portuguese are the main people that I think were transporting Africans. They were transporting Africans to be used as enslaved laborers. Those days in 1480, they used Africans as as laborers, as slave, you know, that kind of thing. But Portuguese merchant they dominate even 1502. They continue to dominate in terms of translating, in terms of transporting laborers, in terms of transporting slave traders from Africa. Portuguese are leading. Remember, they are leading for another century. Operating from their bases in Congo, Angela, Angola area along the west coast of Africa. They say that the Portuguese they were transporting slave traders from different places, and they based in Angola. They based in Angola those days, where they transport all these slave traders. The Dutch became the foremost traders. The Dutch became the foremost traders of enslaved people during part of 1600 and the following century. Yeah, I'm coming. Let's see. I'm coming, guys. Slave trade, okay. Let's talk about the country Nigeria. As we are doing this, we are also going to talk about the country Nigeria. In Nigeria like this, there are three major entities in Nigeria, that is Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. And we're going to talk about how the Hausa were colonized. Remember, it was the British people that brought religion to our country. Onwubiko 1985 described the Hausa people as those who originated from mingling of tribal and ancestral groups of Negro farmers and nomadic Berbers from this desert. These people have been molded into something like a nature by the possession of a common language and culture. But in reality, there is no Hausa race or nature. He said that Hausa refers more to the language than the people. However, the assertion remains a subject of further research. The Hausa-speaking people of Nigeria inhabit the northern part of the country. Their origin is an obstacle as the origin of the many states in western and central Sulu. The origin. The most popular account of the origin of Hausa people is Kano Chronicle version. The account traces the people to the one Abu Yazidu, also known as Bayajida, who was the son of the king of Baghdad. He was said to have quarreled with his father. As a result, he left Baghdad, okay, and made a stop at Bono and finally at Douala. So now, the most popular account origin of Hausa people in Nigeria, the Hausa people in Nigeria, if you are hearing about Hausa people, how they come about is the origin was traced back from Kano. The origin of Hausa people is just like it started from Kano, chronicle version. Okay, now, how does it happen? They say that there is one man called Abu Yazadu, also known as Bayajida. There is one man called Abu Yazida. Abu Yazidu is a Hausa name, Abu Yazidu, also known as Bayajida. He was the son of a king. He was the son of a king of Baghdad. He was said to have quarreled with his father. He quarreled with his father, and as a result, he left Baghdad and made a stop at Bunu and finally at Douala. Noted that he first stayed at Bilata Gabas, where his wife bore him a son. He said he first stayed at Bilata Gabas, where his wife bore him a son. This is happening in 1970. Is it 1974? He later left his family at Bilata Gabas and moved to Douala, where he performed a great feat. He later left his family at Bilata Gabas and moved to Douala, where he performed a great feat. He was said to have killed a sacred python. He killed a sacred python. There is that man. Remember what we were talking about Abu Yazidu, also known as Bayajida. They say that he quarreled with his father and then stopped at Bonu, Douala. Then he said that his wife bore him a child there. He left his family as well, where his wife bore him a son. He later left his family at Balanto, Gabas, and moved to Douala, where he performed a great feat. He was said to have killed a sacred python or snake which had been preventing the people from fetching water from their holy source of water, except on Fridays. This snake has been a serious source of water to the people, and so when Bayajida killed the snake, there was a great joy of relief to the people, and this prompted the queen of Douala to marry Bayajida. The marriage was blessed with a male child called Bayu. It was recorded that Bayu married and had 7 children who founded the original 7 Hausa state called Hausa Bokuya, namely Douala, Kano, Rano, Zale, Katsina, Baliem, and Gobi. Recorded that later 7 more states, Zamfara, Kembi, Nupo, Gwale, Yoli, Gwalafala, and Ilorin were founded by those sons which Bayo had by other women. Hence, these states are called Hausa Banze or bastard state. This original state of Hausa land were noted for one thing or the other. Gobi, who was said to be youngest son, was said to be Saki or Yaki or war leader, and was responsible for warding off attacks from Tuareg fighters. Kano and Lando, who were twin brothers, were said to be in charge of rich in indigo industry. Sada, who was a twin brother to Castana, was in charge of obtaining slaves and was called Saki Bayi. Wele and Katsina controlled the trade and commerce. It should be noted that before the coming of Europeans, this Hausa state has recorded great success in trade and religion. Paul noted that German philosopher who visited that land in 1851 recorded his impression in the following way. Katsina during the 17th and 18th century seemed to have been the chief city of Negro land and as well in commercial and political importance. Political organization of Hausa people. The head of Hausa political organization before the coming of the European center on the king known as Saki or Emir, who had many subordinates under him. He had control over all persons in the city. He had the power to appoint and to dispose any officer who did not perform well. He was in charge of the both trade and religious life of people. People noted that although the entire Hausa people do not maintain uniform government, there was common characteristics under the overall hegemony, hegemony of the Saki or Emir. The machinery of the state were operated by Galadimi, the Badewaki, the Yali, the Magaji, the Saki Dogri, the Saki Yaduka, and others. The Galadima was in charge of capital city, especially when the Saki was not in town. These are just about the Hausa culture. The answer is now 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 goes to what?
The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? Village government. What is village government? The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to what? The answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to. The answer is not 50. You think it's 180? He said the answer doesn't have a 5 in it, but it has an 0. It is 180. How? Explain, let me know. How? How is it 180? Add it here. Do the solving. Explain, do the solving here. Let me know if it is actually 180. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4. Answer is not 50. 6 times 7 plus 3 times 4 equals to.
Messi is not fifth. 6 times plus 3 times 4 equals to